I know what you're thinking. Why does this guy look different? Well, the rumors are true, and I need to apologize. I got married. I went to Mexico for my honeymoon. And now I am back home, and I am going to answer your questions about cameras and other random stuff. So, here we go. It's good to be back. If you don't know how one of these episodes work, basically all you do is leave a comment on this video, and when I go to make the next episode, I read those comments and respond to you. Or you can also join our free Discord server, the Mayfam. We have amazing people in there, and you can drop questions in there as well in the dedicated channel. So today we're gonna answer some of those questions, and we're gonna have a good time together. It's gonna be fun. Camau or Camu or Camo. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but they said, congrats, man. He's congratulating me for the wedding. Thank you. Question, any chance we'll see some Fuji content from you with the release of the XH2 and XH2S? Actually, yes, I talked to Fuji when the camera first came out, and they were gonna send me one in June. And I filled out all the forms and stuff, and for some reason it just never showed up. And yesterday I actually was in touch with them again, and I think it's actually gonna go through, and I'll get the XH2S soon. It literally just came in the mail today. Got a whole bunch of goodies to test out. So let me know if you'd like to see something specific from that camera that hasn't been covered. I'm really excited to try it out. Maybe with the old, Sigma 18-35 Crombo, who knows? And maybe the Fuji Juice hats will come back. There's really no way of knowing. Joel Bruning says, are you regrettably thinking you should have flown me over from Western Australia to film your wedding? Yes. It would have been lovely to have you there, but I'm actually so freaking excited to show you guys my wedding film. So I've been planning it for so long, but basically I wanted to do a Parks and Rec style episode of our wedding with minimal music and not super sappy. There's gonna be emotional moments in it, but basically I hired my friend Justin Pei, who runs Paras Films, and he's an insane wedding film creator. I wanna do a video with him breaking down the wedding film once we get it back, but I can't freaking wait to show you guys. They had a boom operator at our wedding and 3 camera operators, and they actually shot the whole thing on the Fuji XH2S camera rigs. It's gonna be the juiciest wedding video. I can't freaking wait. But yeah, Joel, sorry you couldn't be there, bud. This next one is from BLX Chronic. What's up, dude? He says, yo, Zach, just found your channel and watched a couple vids. You're amazing. Thank you, you're amazing too, I'm glad you're here. Anyway, for my question, I'd like some help deciding, mostly finding, a camera that is a little smaller and lighter for street photography, not the ones like the X100V or the pocketable ones, like the M50 and Mark II. I just want other options. The one that I've kept coming back to in my head that would be fun is the Fuji XE4. It's an interchangeable APS-C sensor camera, and it has the beautiful X-Trans 4 sensor, I believe it's called. Same one in the XT4. The form factor wasn't my favorite, but actually the video and photo quality just look awesome. But since you don't really want something like the X100V or the pocketable ones, maybe you could try something like the Canon R7. It's got the new RF mount, but it's an APS-C camera, so it's a little cheaper than their super expensive full frame versions. Yeah, I think the R7 or the XE4 are both awesome options. I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for, but I wish you the best of luck, and let us know in the future what you end up going with. Our next comment is from Chaotic. Shopping for a new camera. Used to use the 200D and I loved it. Now I'm deciding whether to buy the M50 Mark II or save up a few months and get the R7. R7 meets me max budget on cameras, as I would still want a couple of lenses on top. But you really only need one lens, and it just goes on the front, right over the sensor. You don't have to put one on top of the camera, although it does look really cool. That was perfect timing, because our last comment was about the R7. Honestly, I, at this point, would pick the R7 if you can swing the price, just because it has that new RF mount, so you're kind of future-proofing your lens purchases. And then you also get really good video quality with the R7 as well. So if you're a hybrid shooter, that's definitely gonna be an added benefit. You could do awesome production stuff with that camera if you put some nice lenses on it and stuff. So I wish you the best of luck in your shopping journey. My man Zeke says, if Sony were to release a Mark II of the A7C with 10-bit 4K, I would be set for life. I really want that sweet, sweet S-Log3 10-bit 4K, baby. If they could have an A7C Mark II with minimal rolling shutter, that would be the biggest thing for me with that camera. I love the fact that the A7S III has really nice shutter movement. It doesn't look all jello-y. So if they could figure that out in the A7C Mark II and give us 10-bit 4K, even if it's just 420, that's all I shoot in, that would be sick. I agree with you, Zeke. Zach and Zeke, we're on the same page. Page 7 is the page that we're on, so please follow along. There's going to be a quiz at the end of this video. Shelby Works, it's nice to see you in the comments again. Sheesh, it's been a minute. Zach, are you gonna do more videos about personal growth? I was really I just have like a big boil on my forehead. Growth. I was really liking that video about journaling. That video was definitely an experiment, and actually I need to go back and change the thumbnail because the thumbnail kind of sucks. I spent way too long on it. It's not very good still. So I need to reshoot a thumbnail for it because it didn't perform well, and it honestly kind of bummed me out. It's that whole like stupid YouTube algorithm dumb game that's so exhausting, but I would like to do more videos about that as long as it's something that I actually feel would be valuable for people and something that I have a little bit of knowledge in. I don't want to just make personal growth videos randomly just to try to get views or anything. I would like it to be something that is actually meaningful to me. We'll see, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks for commenting. Oh dude, I'm so stoked about this comment. This is from the G, Skylar McGuire. Hey Zach, this is Skylar, the guy who dressed up like Nacho Libre to win your drone giveaway a while back. And I just want to say that I hope you know you are killing the game. Dude, Skylar, it's so good to hear from you, man. For those of you who don't know, when I was running a previous channel, we did a DJI FPV drone giveaway, and people submitted their short films for it. And Skylar won, obviously, and his video was so freaking cool. I'll play a clip of that now. My wife and I had a baby after I won the contest, and we named her DJI FPV Mayfield. That's stupid. Oh, Skylar, dude, it's so good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well in life. I hope DJI FPV Mayfield is doing well. Honestly, now I can title this video like he named his drone baby after me and get tons of views. So thank you, man. This one's kind of a deep cut. Holy crap. Seth Wynn says, congrats, bro, for the wedding. Thank you. Love you. As for questions, why am I saluting so much? As for questions, are you glad that you studied your degree program at Evangel University, or do you wish you would have studied in a different field or at a different university? Honestly, I have a fart built up right now and I dedicate it to my college. That was pathetic. Pour one out for all the college grads. College is such a crazy topic for me. I'll keep it really short, but basically I'm really thankful that I went to Evangel because I met the best friends in my whole life. The one thing I kind of wish I would have done differently is maybe gone to school for a year and then dropped out instead of going 3.5 years. I know, it's dumb, I get it. It would have been nice to just not have as much debt to pay off now, but every time I make a student loan payment, I just consider it my friendship tax. But you can't change your path, you know, we're all on a different journey, and you know, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now, so it's just part of this. It's fine. Okay, so we had 2 questions that were basically the same, both from Naeem Ashari and my boy JP in the Discord. So we're kind of transitioning into some Discord questions now. If you want to jump in there, free community, super fun, good peeps in there. So both of these beautiful boys are asking, hey, what's your favorite film in 2022 so far? Thor: Love and Thunders. Now we got a really juicy one from my boy Mustafa in the Discord. He says, what has your experience with editing in Resolve been like for you, and how would you compare it to the other NLEs you've used? This is such a huge question, and I'm going to make like a guide video, I think, about switching from Premiere to Resolve in a simple way. So a few months back, my boss, Matt, made me switch from Premiere to Final Cut. We were all 3 of us editors, me, Matt, Spencer, we're gonna switch to Final Cut. So I learned it for 2 weeks. I edited that journaling video on Final Cut, finished it, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's really smooth, no crashes. It's a little wonky, a little weird. I'm not used to it, but I'll figure it out. And then Matt was like, actually, we're switching to Resolve. So it was just really funny because I had spent so much time trying to learn Final Cut and accepting it, and then right away we're like, nope, we're going to Resolve. But I'm actually so glad that we did because the cloud collaboration is pretty awesome. I've also set up Resolve to be as close to Premiere as possible with like my keyboard shortcuts and just the way the timeline works, and overall I'm enjoying it. There's still some things I miss about Premiere, just like how snappy it is and how fast I could edit in Premiere, but I think I'll be able to get there with Davinci within this next year. One thing I've noticed is that my color grading, I think, has gotten better pretty quickly just with how great their system is, and the nodes can be kind of intimidating at first, but I just use a 3-node structure for my color grading, and it's really simple, and I feel like my colors are just way better and more accurate than when I was editing in Premiere and kind of trying to make Premiere work with me. Overall, I like it. Thanks for asking a question. Love you. And our final question from Discord comes from io.kyle. He's an amazing YouTuber, Kyle Erickson. Go watch his stuff. He's amazing and growing really quickly. He says, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted. One moment. Would you capture it or just let it slip? Whew, that's a big question. Honestly, if I were to look deep inside myself and just analyze, you know, like where I've come from, like this journey and where I'm at now, I think I'd let it slip. Thanks for watching. Join the Discord, follow me on Instagram, subscribe on the tubes of you, and I will see you in the next video. Text me when you get home so I know you're safe. Love you very much.